Hello friends, welcome to Samir Math classes. Last class we have already finished definition of relation, domain, codomain, range and inverse relation. Also we have started types of relation. Let's continue from types of relation. Please don't forget to like, share, comment and subscribe this channel. Let's continue from types of relation. Write down types of relation. Whenever we will define the types of relation, always we consider the relation is defined over a same set. That means relation is from A to A, or is from B to B, or is from C to C, or is from X to X. Whenever a relation is defined over a same set, we say that relation on a set A or on a set B or on a set C. मतलब relation is from A to A. First types of relation में reflexive relation. Reflexive relation. First we have to know the definition of reflexive relation. What is reflexive relation? A relation R on a set X. On a set X मतलब relation R is from X to X. On a set X is said to be reflexive if X ordered pair belongs to R for all small x belongs to capital X, whereas X is an element of capital X. That means if a relation relates the each and every element of a set to itself, then the relation is said to be reflexive. Examples, this symbol stands for all. Example, let X is equal to 1, 2, 3 and R1 is a relation on X defined by 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3. Tell me whether it is a reflexive relation or not. It is a reflexive relation. How? Because relation is from X to X. X में एलिमेंट है 1, 2, 3, उधर भी एलिमेंट है 1, 2, 3. रिलेशन इज R1 relates 1, 1 मतलब 1 is related to 1, 2 is related to 2, 3 is related to 3. That means each and every element of set X is related to itself, so it is reflexive. Another example, it is reflexive. Second one, another relation R2 on a set X is equal to 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 1, 2, 2, 3. Whether it is a reflexive relation or not. To check whether this is a reflexive relation or not, we have to check that each and every element of set X is related to itself or not. That means R1 contains, whether R1 contains 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3 or not. 1, 1 is there, 2, 2 is there, 3, 3 there. There is no problem of 1, 2, 2, 3 because we require just 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3. Extra element doesn't matter but doesn't hamper the reflexivity of the relation. It is also reflexive. Then third, R3 is equal to 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, not 3, 3 is there, 1, 2, 2, 3, 1, 3. Whether it is a reflexive relation on the set X or not, easily we can say that it is not a reflexive relation on the set X because X has an element 1, 2, 3. Here 1, 1 is there. 2, 2 by 1 is related to 1. 2 is related to 2. But 3 is not related to 3. So it is not reflexive. Not reflexive. Not reflexive. Because why not it is reflexive? Because not reflexive because 3 is not related to because 3 ordered pair, that means 3 is not related to 3 ordered pair, does not belongs to R3, whereas 3 belongs to capital X. So it is not reflexive. Clear? Then we'll go to the types of relation. Symmetric relation. Another two relations are symmetric and a transitive relation. But first we have to know that what is symmetric relation. Symmetric relation. Number two. Symmetric relation. A symmetric and a transitive relation. Symmetric relation is a conditional case. Conditional case मतलब a relation are on a set X is said to be symmetric if X, Y ordered pair belongs to R, then Y, X ordered pair belongs to R for any X, Y belongs to capital X. That means if any two elements are X and Y are elements of set X and the relation contains XY ordered pair, then it must contain YX. That means if X is related to Y, then Y is related to X, must be there. For example, let X is equal to 1, 2, 3 and R1 is equal to 1, 2, 2, 3, 2, 1, 3, 2. Play. Here, R1 relation contains if XY is there, then YX must be there. 1 is there, 2, 1 is there, 2, 3 is there, 3, 2 is there. So this is a symmetric relation. Symmetric. Number 2, R2. R2 is an empty relation. R2 is equal to phi, just empty. No ordered pair is there. Whether it is a symmetric relation on the set X or not? Yes, it is a symmetric relation. Why? Because if then case, if P then Q is a valid statement, first we have to know that whenever a conditional is valid, conditional matlab P, if P then Q, that means P conditional Q. P conditional Q is a valid statement if P is true, always a valid statement except P is true, Q is false. That means if is true, then is false, then we say that the conditional statement is invalid. Otherwise it is always true. Here if is not there, that means XY is not there. So if is false, we are not worried about then. That means it is symmetric relation. It is symmetric relation. Okay. R3 1 2 2 3 3 2. R3 contains 1 2 2 1 3 2. Whether it is a symmetric relation on the set X or not, it is not a symmetric relation. Why? Because here 1 2 is there, 2 1 is there, 2 1 is there, 1 is there, x y y x. Here 3 2 is there, but 2 3 is not there. If it's true, but then is false. When if true, then false, then conditional statement is invalid. In that case, it is not symmetric. Not symmetric because 3 2 ordered pair belongs to R3, where 2 3 ordered pair does not belongs to R3. So symmetric relation is over. Similarly, we can define transitive relation. Next, number 3 relation is transitive relation. Transitive relation. Transitive relation is also a conditional relation. That means if-then case. If-then statement is always a valid statement except if it's true, then it's false. Whenever if true, then false, we say that the conditional statement is an invalid statement. So, define transitive relation. A relation R on a set X is said to be transitive if X related to Y, that means XY ordered pair belongs to R, and Y related to Z belongs to R, then XZ ordered pair belongs to R for any, not for all, for any X, Y, Z or any 3 elements belongs to capital X. If you take any 3 elements, any elements in capital X, 3, X, Y, Z, and if X is related to Y and Y is related to Z, then that pass is this much is if condition. If this order 2 order pairs are there, then we search for XZ. If this is the belongs to R but XZ not belongs to R, then it is not a transitive relation. Okay, we'll go through example. Let X is equal to 1 2 3, R1 is equal to 1 2 2 3 1 3. Here we say that 1 is related to 2 and 2 is related to 3. We are searching for 1 is related to 3 or not. Yes, 1 is related to 3. Again, next 2 is related to 3. 3 is not related to any other element. That means if part has XY belongs to R but YZ does not belongs to R. So totally if part is false. So we are not worried about 2 is related to that elements or not. And automatically this element satisfies the transitivity condition. Okay. Next, 1 is related to 3. 3 is not related to any other element. So we are not worried about XZ. So it is a transitive relation. It is a transitive relation. Transitive relation. Next, empty relation R2 only. Here XY is not there, YZ is not there. That means if it's totally false, if is false, then we are not worried about then then automatically this is transitive. Transitive is invalid if xy is there and yz is there, but xz is not there. If it's not there, then we will not worried about xz. Next, another example, only R3, 1, 2. It is also a transitive relation on the set X. Why? Because 1 is related to 2, but 2 is not related to another element. So xy is there, not yz. Yz is not there, so we'll not worried about xz. So trivially it is a transitive relation. It is also transitive. R4, 1, 2 is there, 2, 3 is there, but 1, 3 is not there. So we say that not transitive. In this case, it is not transitive because 1, 3 ordered pair does not belongs to R. These are the three types of relation. Last relation is number 4, equivalence relation. Equivalence relation is nothing but depends on reflexive, symmetric and transitive. If a relation is R on a set X is reflexive, symmetric and transitive, then we say that it is an equivalence relation. Next class we'll discuss details about equivalence class. Today's class is this much. Thank you.